Hi guys, hope you guys are well and taking good care of yourselves. Thank you again for joining me for another video. Once again, if you like everything that you're hearing so far, it sounds reasonable, something that, it can help, or you're listening to my videos and it's helping you to think of different ideas and businesses, please press the like button. If not subscribe, press the like button. It helps with the algorithm of the channel to push the channel even further. If you press the like button, the computer on YouTube will look at the video as a video that other people can watch and may also like. So if you subscribe, that'll be for me, okay? That'll be for me to let me know, okay, I have supporters. And if you like, it's for the algorithm to push it out to other people. Remember, I'm trying to get to that 1,000. Right? But also the 1,000 is going to allow me to then tell you where I get the scooters from. 3,000 subscribers, where I get the cars from. 10,000 subscribers, my next venture. Now, I know that you've been watching and thinking to yourself, okay, so this guy has a whole load of ideas. What does he do? The answer to that, you will realize in 4 to 5 months. I have an algorithm set up for you guys, right? But it's based on my next venture after the cars. I know some of you have been doing your research. Stop it, okay? I'm getting the notifications. Stop doing your research. You might know what it is that I'm trying to bring out already, and you may not. But if you stay on this channel, if you subscribe and you stay on this channel in 4 to 5 months, you will see exactly what it is that I'm doing. Today in this video, I want to share with you one of my passions, which is real estate, if you haven't figured it out already. My other passion is entertainment, and once again, you'll realize that in 4 to 5 months. When going into real estate, you need to first figure out your strategy, what you're actually doing it for. Don't say financial freedom, because that will come regardless, okay? So are you doing it for legacy, to build a portfolio? Are you doing it for rental income? Are you doing it to just own land so you can pass it down to your kids? What exactly are you doing it for? Once you've decided that, then you go into real estate. The worst thing you can do with real estate is buying a house and renting it out. It's still a very good investment. However, it's the worst thing you can do with real estate. What I'm about to say next, you really need to be honest with yourself. Do you have a low IQ? If you have a low IQ, buy houses, rent them out. You don't need no brain work. All you need to do is establish your contacts, establish your contractors, establish where the house is going to go, and do that. It's very, very simple. This is an idea that I have myself, and I still may implement it, but I'm giving it to you because the more the merrier. It will take me a while. However, for you guys, if you want to get financially free with just one house, this is what you have to do. What you need to do is turn that residential property into a commercial property. The easiest way to do this is a nursery. Now, 10 years ago, my son was 1. Nurseries were like $50 a day, £50 a day. Every single nursery that my ex-wife and I at the time went to was a house. It was a 2-story building, 5 bedrooms inside the house, big living room and a dining room. The garden was astroturfed. Are you listening? Now, £50 a child was, like I said, a reasonable price for a nursery. And even with the £50 that you will pay, you still have to supply the food for your child to eat. This is common practice, especially if you're vegan or you eat a certain thing and you want your child to only eat that, then that's what you do. But it's $50. Now, imagine in your nursery, this one house that you could probably rent out to a resident for like 1,000, 1,500, maybe even 2,000 a month. Let's stretch it. You renting a 5-bedroom house in London for $2,000 a month, 2,200, something like this. With the new taxes that they implemented a few years ago, it will really eat into your profit. So that 2,200 minus your mortgage and then profit, and then you have to pay tax on that. You're earning really low amount, but it's still a very, very good investment. As long as you're yielding between 16 to 20%, you should be fine. However, if you do a nursery, $50 a child, let's just work on the old prices. $50 a child and you have 20 to 25 children in there. How much are you making a day? 30 days a month. Or even if you just have 10 kids, you make 500 a day. This is old prices, so the prices are different now. So based on the old prices, $50 per child, 10 kids, one house, £500 per day, 15,000 a month. You turn a residential into a commercial building. You make the money. You have to hire staff. You can go to job centers. You can hire work experience staff. You can hire volunteers. You can hire work experience that you will later on give jobs to. You can really maximize on this property. Okay? All you need to do is renovate the property. If the house is already renovated, no problem. AstroTurf the garden, make sure it's safe as possible. Make sure that you do your research so everything that is necessary in a nursery is in that building. And then advertise. Once you advertise and people start coming in, because there is a need and a demand for this all the time for nurseries, especially reasonable price ones. If you can do this, you can hire staff to be there in the morning, be there in the afternoon, be there during the weekend. You can do shifts for staff and pay them accordingly. And everybody who pays you for a child pays you in advance. So you will know that you have the money to pay all the bills. However, when coming to dealing with children, you have to do a lot of checks, especially yourself. You need to do a check on, I think it's a CBS check, something like that. And then you have to do CBS checks for every staff member. Make sure you do your research. You have the right people working for you at reasonable rates, and you will make money. One house. And if that works, you can then have a chain of houses, or should I say a chain of nurseries. Financial freedom will come to you like that. The best thing to do with real estate is to turn it into a commercial property. You can rent to the local council, you can rent privately, you can do Airbnb, but you won't make as much money as a nursery or an actual commercial building. I'm going to give you another idea. Every local government has a certain amount set aside for those who are vulnerable in a certain state mentally, those who need help like the elderly, the carers, and people like that. You can offer your property to the council where they manage these people in your property. That will give you more money than a normal rent. Or you can then offer your property to the council, managing it yourself. If you manage it yourself, you will make more money. You have to do your due diligence and you have to have the right staff. It is very important to you to do your research on this. If you want to make more money out of real estate, buying a house, renting it out is the worst option you can take. However, it's very safe. But if you can get a commercial real estate going, do the numbers. I'm not going to give you any recommendations. Do the numbers and you'll see for yourself. I'll see you in the next video.